Today's episode is about finessing the game, but more importantly, maximizing your potential. And we'll talk about how you do that because, folks, a lot of you don't know how to tap into your potential, let alone maximize your potential. It's Patrick Tycoon Jones here today with another episode. Today's episode is all about finessing the game and maximizing your potential, okay? A lot of you have significant potential but have no understanding of how to bring that potential out, let alone how to maximize that, okay? So I actually have 5 things that you can do and things that you can think about that will help you maximize your potential and get you on your way to real success, whatever that may be, okay? So get your pens, your pads, you already know the game and what to do. Make sure you take this down because it is going to help you out, okay? So number 1, appearance, folks. So I go out and, I'm seeing people and obviously I'm being introduced to new people and I'm looking at them and they're not on their game when it comes to their appearance. So, gentlemen, let's take a quick stab at it. So, gentlemen, whenever you're going out, first and foremost, whatever it is that you're doing, if you're dating a lady, if you're going out for an interview, if you're dressing for your job, the number one thing that I want you to do is make sure you're crisp, first and foremost. So make sure that your hair is crisp, you've brushed it out, you don't have lint in your hair, you don't have that whole scruff McGruff look going on. In addition to that, make sure your clothes are pressed and clean without stains. It's different if you're sitting down and you're eating and then you accidentally drip something on your attire. However, make sure that it is crisp. Don't come out of the house wrinkled. And the reason why I say don't do that is because what that does is that shows the outside world how you view yourself, right? How you look at yourself. If you want to, quote unquote, be a king, how can you be a king and you look raggedy, right? We can't do that. In addition to that, make sure you have a good face regimen. And what I mean by that is make sure you go out and you get a good daily wash. Make sure after that you get a good moisturizer. And sometimes, if you want to, depending upon your age, at nighttime, do the same thing that you do in the morning and then put your night cream on, right? That is wrinkle-free, things of that nature. Just really take pride in your appearance. In addition to that, exercise. I can't tell you enough. Right now, I have a 30-day challenge with me and some other fellas. And what we're doing is I'm challenging them to 300 push-ups a day in addition to 100 crunches a day, okay? Now, for me, I'm going above and beyond that. Daily, I'm running 3 miles as well because there's nothing like a good bill of health. So always, always, always take pride in yourself, take pride in your appearance. In addition to that, make sure you have some staple colognes, whatever your budget is, okay? There's plenty of YouTube videos where you can go out and you can get a female's perspective or a female can get a male's perspective on, what type of cologne and or perfume, okay, that you could actually use within your budget. And some people may have high class budget and they love Bond number 9. So there's different colognes out there that will enhance your appearance because smell is part of your appearance, right? We live in a Western civilization, and the first thing that people judge is, lo and behold, what they see first, how you're put together, okay? And then after that, what comes out of your mouth, okay? And then people tend to judge, but we know here in America, they'll judge first, right? And that's all of us. That's me, that's you, that's everyone else. It's not just a certain individual. It's pretty much everyone, okay? So that's appearance. Next, mentality. So mentality, are you confident? Okay? Are you walking around in your head, you're telling yourself negative things? What is the mantra that you're speaking to yourself on a consistent basis? Is the mantra, oh man, you're stupid. Oh man, I'm awesome. I'm amazing. I'm healthy. I'm a multimillionaire. What is your mantra? What are you telling yourself on a consistent basis? Some of you, and I know a lot of my viewers are in college, are you telling yourself that you're going to be and you are a great student? I'm a, honor roll student. What are you telling yourself? Because what you continue to tell yourself is what you will get back, no matter how you look at it. And it is extremely powerful. The power in the tongue. Okay. In addition to that, thoughts become things. No matter how you look at it, that is the most important aspect of what it is that we're looking to achieve. It's our thought process. It's our thought pattern. It's what we're telling ourselves. So what we're speaking into the universe, because we will get that back. And more important, think about it like this. So, if you're going into a job, if you're going out and you're talking to a male or a female, if whatever it is that you're doing, if you are approaching it without confidence and kind of lackluster, then that's exactly what you're going to get back, right? You're going to get back an experience that's a bit lackluster, okay? However, if you're outgoing, and not all of us can be outgoing, but I truly feel like if you change the dial of your thought process, we all can be outgoing. So even if it makes you feel uncomfortable, you have to go out there and you have to do the things that you don't necessarily want to do that make you feel uncomfortable. Why is that? And I'm talking about the positive things that make you feel uncomfortable. Why is that? Because what that's going to do is that's going to create a compound effect, which is going to lead to ultimate confidence. And it's going to have your mentality accurate. As a result of your mentality being accurate and being positive and being confident, then you're going to start experiencing life differently, okay? So make sure your mentality is right and it aligns with what it is that you're looking to achieve. Again, I'm all about alignment, no matter how you look at it. Mind, body, soul, spirit, all of that stuff needs to be aligned. Mentality is a key piece of all of that, okay? And appearance is definitely a key piece of all of that. Next, accomplishments. So folks, a lot of us, we think that it's kind of taboo to talk about your accomplishments. Oh, he or she is bragging and, nobody wants to hear about someone else's accomplishments. The hell with that. I'm telling you that right now. The hell with that. The reason why I feel that way is because it's very clear. No one is going to pat you on the back. You have to be your own cheerleader, okay? And when you're looking for others to salute you or, give you big ups, if you will, that's never going to happen. So whenever you go into a room and let's just say you're in business mode, there's nothing wrong with introducing yourself in a powerful manner that outlines your accomplishments, because you should be proud of what you have achieved. If you're not proud of what you have achieved, then I would kind of question your course of success, right? And if you're not proud of your family, I would question that, right? So these are all things that are huge accomplishments. A lot of people look at their kids or their current relationship and they're not necessarily proud of it. You better be proud of it, right? It's a byproduct of you and what you have done and the work that you put forth. So that's something that is really key to me. It's one thing whenever I would go out to business meetings, I would talk about family. I would bring up obviously my kids, I'd bring up that aspect. And these are all key components that I'm proud of, right? Not just what I've achieved in the corporate world, but things outside of that, right? So accomplishments are key. There's nothing wrong with introducing yourself in the appropriate manner, outlining your accomplishments and what you have done and what you have brought to the world and the marketplace. That is a sign of someone who has a positive mentality and someone who's confident within themselves as well, okay? So let's talk about it, folks. Don't ever shy away from it. Let's talk about it. Do it more. Be your own cheerleader. Bottom line. Next, your goals. So I talked about my goals. I've talked about goals and how you should approach them on, other videos. But what I'm going to do specifically here as it relates to goals is I want you to look at your goals daily, okay? And you shouldn't write down goals that it's like 5 years from now, this is what I'm going to be. That's cool. You can do that too. But what I want you to do is within the year, what is it that you're looking to achieve in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, in the next 9, in the next 12 months, right? These are the type of goals that we want to look at and we want to outline, and you should have them written down. Don't put it in your digital tab. Don't put it on your computer. Don't put it on your phone. Get a notebook, folks. Take out a pen. I don't care if your penmanship, it looks horrible or like a doctor, as they say, but jot it down. There's power when you write things down, number one. And number two, there's also power in looking at those goals daily and then checking them off, scratching them out once you achieve them, and then writing new goals down. Why is that important? You're probably thinking, well, if I scratch it out and I write it down, that means I'm gonna always be focused on a goal. That's exactly it, ladies and gentlemen. I always want you focused. I always want you focused. I want you achieving your goals. I want you knocking out those things, but I also want you looking at the future. Because you know what they say, if a man and woman, when they wake up and they have nothing to look forward to, okay, that is the cousin of death, demise, right? So I always want you looking forward to something. I always want you achieving the next goal and reaching that next height, okay? That is very important. That's very important for me as an individual. That should be important for you as well, okay? Next, your strategy. So what is your strategy on achieving your goals? What is your strategy on boosting your mentality? What is your strategy on enhancing your appearance, right? What is your strategy? Okay, I need you to say, okay, here's my goal. Now I'm gonna work backwards and I'm gonna outline a strategy that's going to navigate me to my goal, okay? That right there is extremely important. So let's just say I'm gonna use, you wanna lose 10 pounds. And you wanna lose 10 pounds in the next, we'll say 2 months, okay? Now, what are you going to do? All right, well, I'm gonna cut back on candy. I'm gonna cut back on sugars. I'm going to drink water more, okay? I'm going to exercise. I'm gonna start off small. So, in a week, I'm gonna try to exercise 3 times out of that week, okay? Now, mind you, this is building up to your ultimate goal of losing 10 pounds. And then I'm gonna increase that the following week to 5. And then I'm gonna increase that the following week to 6 days. And I'm gonna start working out 6 days. But guess what? When I start working out, I'm gonna work out for 20 minutes the first week. The second week, I'm gonna increase that to 25. Third week, I'm gonna increase that to 30, right? So we're gonna make these micro adjustments to get you to the ultimate goal, all right? And that is to be looking better, to be feeling better, to boost your appearance, obviously, to increase and boost your mentality. And then that's gonna make you walk in a room. And once you walk in a room, you're gonna have that ultimate confidence, folks. And that's exactly where I want you to be. So again, if you have a goal, you gotta work backwards on how you're going to get to that goal. And that is what we call, folks, your strategy, okay? So this one is short, sweet, to the point. Hopefully there's beneficial bullet points that you can take from this. But you know what I always say, folks, lock in with me because you know I'm locked in with you. And please like, subscribe, and share this with another tycoon who needs the knowledge. Until we meet again, folks, take care. Bye now.